Woo! Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, and Pokemon fans of the world, Mega Crashers here, and I want to present you guys a video that is going to keep the Pokemon Sun and Moon hype going. And this video is going to be another top 5 video. Now, with this top 5 video, we are going to be taking a look at 5 underrated Johto Pokemon that, in my opinion, deserve a Mega Evolution in Pokemon Sun and Moon. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, let's get this started! Oh, I'm so hyped for this! Oh, shit! Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. You want to talk about starting the list off with a bang? Well, that's why we're starting off with Mega Qwilfish. And my God, if there was to be a design for Mega Qwilfish in Pokemon Sun and Moon, this would be it. It is taking the shape of a water mine, and considering that regular Qwilfish is pretty damn scary as a little pufferfish as it is, just imagine Mega Qwilfish. So we take a look at the typing, it becomes that of water and steel, therefore buffing up its already crazy amount of resistances even further. And it would only be weak to the likes of electric, ground, and fighting. And it would have so many resistances and an immunity to poison. The ability would be a brand new ability known as Detonate. Now, Detonate is a pretty broken ability because, get this, whenever an opponent is to make contact with you, they lose 25% of their health because of the fact that you take a look at those spikes. You take a look at the fact that it's wearing a metal spiky helmet. Those spikes are active. They are active explosives. So whenever a Pokemon is to make contact with you, boom goes the dynamite. Or in this case, boom goes the Mega Qwilfish. We take a look at the HP. It's going to stay the same at 55. But you take a look at attack, defense, and special attack. They all get buffed up to base 125. Special attack gets slit down to base 15. And the speed is going to stay the same at base 75. Now, this Pokemon right here, with its new and improved bulk, its new and improved look, and its new and improved typing, this Pokemon right here would definitely make a bang in the competitive scene. Oh, and did I forget to mention, this thing is also going to have access to recover. Bye-bye. Yep, bye-bye. Smogon, I'm afraid you're going to have to ban this thing. It's too powerful! Oh my god! Woohoo! Yep, it is that crazy, ladies and gentlemen. But ladies and gentlemen, if you think that is crazy, we're just getting started. So let's move on to the next Pokemon. So we go from one amazing water-type Mega to another, and this comes in the form of Mega Azumarill. Now, if you thought that regular Azumarill was really scary with that belly drum and all that stuff, just think about the impact that Mega Azumarill is going to have in the metagame if this was to become a thing in Pokemon Sun and Moon. Good God. First off, take a look at the design. It's got them fairy-like wings, man. It's like a little pixie bunny rabbit. And notice it's also holding the orb of power. And speaking of power, which I will get to very, very shortly, we take a look at the typing. It is that of water and fairy. You do not need to change the typing. It is fine the way it is. Now, the ability is going to be huge power, and it comes from that orb that it holds. The orb grants it that broken as hell ability, and grants it the power to overcome even the most intense of battles. Now you take a look at the HP, it stays the same at base 100, the attack gets buffed up to base 70, the defense and special defense though, both get a huge buff to base 120 apiece. That is insane. That means that this Pokemon is going to have that much more bulk and that much more staying power, on top of being already overly crazy powerful offensively. Like, good God, this thing is going to be so crazy. And of course, the special attack and speed don't even need any buffs because this thing is an all-out physical attacker, not to mention with base 50 speed. I mean, yeah, it's going to be a little bit slow, but bro, you're forgetting that this thing has Aqua Jet? Yes, Aqua Jet everything into oblivion. That is going to be the motto of Mega Azumarill. But ladies and gentlemen, coming up next, check this beast out! Oh shit, ladies and gentlemen, that's right, we have Mega Lantern. Now, regular Lantern, I feel, is very underrated and also very forgettable in my opinion. But giving this thing a Mega Evolution is definitely going to give its time to shine in the limelight! And no pun intended, considering that this thing is lit up all over the place. Okay, first off, it has the water electric typing. I mean, you do not need to change its already perfect typing. I mean, you take a look at the design. It is a mega-sized angler fish. You don't need to change that typing. It is very sexy as it is. Now, the ability is known as Plasma Guard, and Plasma Guard is an ability that actually reduces the damage of super effective moves by 30%. Yeah, 30%, not 25%. 30%. This is a slightly more buffed version of Filter. So that means that all them incoming Earthquakes and all them incoming Solar Beams, so guess what? This thing is actually going to be able to take super effective attacks much more easier. Especially given what you're about to see right here in terms of stats. So, we take a look at the HP. It stays the same at base 125. The attack stays the same at base 58, but the defense gets buffed up to base 108, and the special attack and special defense both get buffed up to base 106. Now, of course, the speed is going to drop to base 57, because given the thing gains a lot of size through Mega Evolution, it is going to be a little bit slower, but hey, dude, the thing has so much bulk that it doesn't care if you outspeed it, it's going to tank up them hits, and with that very respectable base 106 special attack, it is going to be firing back hard! So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, you want to talk about firing back hard, let's get to the next Mega! Yes, yes, please, Game Freak, make Mega Sudowoodo a thing, man! Holy shit, you want to talk about bringing the smackdown when it comes to Mega Evolutions? Oh, buddy, this is the way to go. We got Mega Sudowoodo in all of its glory. Take a look at the design. It looks like a legit fighter. And those fists, you don't want to be catching them hands, man. It is going to be leaving a very, very ugly mark on your face, man. You take a look at the typing, it becomes that of rock and fighting, the same as Terrakion. And the ability is going to be Iron Fist. Now, Iron Fist, for those of you guys that don't know, powers up punching moves by 20%. And that means that this thing is going to be being able to abuse the elemental punches, and guess what? This thing also is going to have access to Mach Punch and Drain Punch too, to make use of its part fighting type stab. Oh, and one other thing, it gets close combat too. Bye-bye! I'm afraid that these Pokemon that are going to be expecting Mega Sudowoodo are going to be destroyed, man. You take a look at the stats. Its HP is going to stay the same at base 70, but the attack is going to be shot right up to base 140. The defense and both special defense are going to be at 85 apiece. The special attack lowered down to base 30, and the base 120 speed, that is going to be crazy good. Because base 120 speed, man, just think of it this way. You can run Rock Polish, which this thing has access to, doubling that base 120 speed, and you are going to be able to just destroy the crap out of anything that gets in your way. You know what I'm saying? This would be absolutely insane! But ladies and gentlemen, if you think that is insane, coming up next, we got the main event of the video! And now, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to present you guys with Mega Crobat! And I just gotta say, ladies and gentlemen, that regular Crobat isn't so much underrated, but the thing of it is it just falls very short of being able to be somewhat usable in higher tier competitive play, especially given the fact that you have other flying type Pokemon that outclass the shit out of this thing. But giving this thing a Mega Evolution is going to give it new life and is definitely going to be a top tier threat. So let's get into this. First off, you take a look at the design. The design is absolutely insane. I love it, man. This suits Mega Crobat. It suits the entire lineage of Crobat in its entirety, man. This is insane. Now, you take a look at the typing. It does not need to be altered. poison and flying is just fine the way it is. Leave it as poison, flying. But you take a look at the ability, it gets Gale Wings, which means, hey, Talonflame, you and your Gale Wings Brave Bird ain't gonna be the only threat in the game, because get this, with Gale Wings, gives you a +1 priority boost in your flying type moves. That means priority Brave Bird. Yes, priority Brave Bird from Mega Crobat. Good God, that would be crazy. And I mean, it's crazy enough dealing with that goddamn Talonflame with priority Brave Bird, priority Roost. Ew, my. Well, guess what? Now Crobat can brag about the same thing and outclass the shit out of Talonflame, because this thing is amazing. You take a look at the stats. It's going to remain the same, the HP at base 85, but the attack, defense, and special defense are all going to get boosted up to base 110, giving it very well-rounded bulk as well as really solid attacking power. The base 70 special attack is going to remain the same, and the base 150 speed, oh buddy, with base 150 speed, you actually tie with Mega Alakazam for being the fastest Mega Evolution there is. And I just gotta say, with the amount of bulk added, this thing is going to be so annoying to face. I mean, this thing is going to be a really fast taunt user. This thing is going to have priority roost. Like, the thing is so good. Guess what? Guess what? It also has priority defog. Holy shit. Can you imagine? Priority defog. I mean, I know that might not sound crazy, but ladies and gentlemen, if you need a dependable hazard remover, this is it. I mean, this thing is so damn awesome! Woo! Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to conclude this list and also conclude this video. And my God, what a video this was, man. I was sweating through this whole video because I had so much fun making this with you guys, and I hope you guys had fun too. So if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you fire off a like. Let's see if we can aim for a modest / astronomical. I'm actually not really sure how that works. Modest, astronomical, kind of two completely different things. But let's aim for 20 likes, baby! And if you want more content like this, make sure you rate, comment, share video, and subscribe today to Mega Crasher in the community for the best. And I mean, my God, the best Pokemon Sun and Moon news hype that there is today on YouTube, and just overall the best hype and entertainment when it comes to Pokemon content that you can find here on this site. Because you already know the deal by now, my friends. When we're community type pack telling you this one, you know that we shine brighter than the sun and the moon combined. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next upload.